Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on Play on GAA with me, Seamus Brady, and for this one I am joined by Mayo journalist Chloe Lynch, and in this one we're going to talk about what you could argue was the game of the weekend between Kerry and Armagh, the Ladies Football Championship quarter-final. It finished Kerry 4-12, ARMAGH-2-14. Louise Hertig with 2 goals and 6 points for Kerry. That's absolutely incredible. After she scored 8 points in the previous round for Kerry, she's been on fire this season. Of course, Niamh Carmody and Siofra O'Shea also goaled for the Kingdom. Amy Mackin on the Armagh side scored 11 points. I mean, first off, Chloe, some of the performances were absolutely incredible in this game.
You know, when you look at it, obviously Louise and Corca, you know, they're another panel that are just producing absolutely brilliant talent. You know, Aoife Lennon, like they just obviously Armagh will be embarrassed of they didn't go away, but like, you know, the Kerry girls are just absolutely brilliant, and you know they're obviously it was the better game out of the whole lot, but you know, before, like, credit due throughout where all the team where was due, because you know they all, like, to be able to like put 4 goals in the back of the net, you know, like it's unbelievable, say, for any match, men or women. But you know, I just think that they're an amazing squad and like fully deserve the win, and credit to all players.
Yeah, and throughout the game there was an interesting pattern too. Of course, Kerry got off to the fast start. Niamh Carmody scoring for Kerry, but that one was set by Siofra O'Shea. Then the 15th minute, of course, Armagh had got back to within 3 points. 3 Amy Mackin scores were crucial in that. 23rd minute, another goal. This time it was Aoife McCoy scoring for Armagh. Then straight after, Louise Hertig and Niamh Coleman both scored goals. Louise obviously getting it for Kerry, Niamh Coleman getting Armagh second. And at half time, Armagh were 2 goals and 8 points to 2 goals and 5 points in front. And I did pick Armagh to win this one. I thought, just looking at the scoring power of Amy Mackin and looking at the form of people like Kelly Mallon, I think it's there for Armagh to win. And at half time, I think I was still pretty confident that they might go on and do it.
Like it was, as we were saying, like it was kind of the shocker of the whole weekend. Like, you know, Mackin was the only one really putting up the fight for Armagh. Like, you know, the likes of Coleman only put, like, at this stage, only putting a point over isn't going to get you a win. Like, you know, like it would have been an absolute atrocity if, like, say, Mackin wasn't even there. You know, like the Kerry just saw, like, through all their faults, and like, you know, even though Mackin tried her best, you know, like she had no support throughout the Armagh team, and like, you know, Kerry just being like the great team that they are, they just got the goals and they got the scores when needed, and Armagh just kind of slept through the whole thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they started the second half very well, Kerry. They got that goal pretty quickly from Siofra O'Shea. They got it in the 37th minute. Louise added a point to that, but Mackin hit 2 and Kelly Mallon scored. That leveled up the game. But then the crucial score, in my opinion, 53rd minute, Kerry penalty. Louise Hertig steps up, tucks it away. Her second goal of the game. Mackin and Louise swapped points towards the end of the game, but Kerry powered on to victory, 4-12 to 2-14. And obviously going forward in the championship now, you've mentioned that you think Mayo are going to win, but just looking at it the other side, what threats? I know Louise jumps out as being a threat, and obviously they have to mark her, but what other threats do Kerry have?
You know, like all the girls are absolutely brilliant. Like Louise is obviously the main threat. You know, we saw great performances from the likes of Scanlon, Brosnan, and O'Leary. You know, it's hard to tell. Like, obviously Louise will be the main one, but you know, once they get going and once they just get scores on the board, they basically all are a threat. Like, you know, but it's hard to know. You never know whenever how the team are going to play on the day. But like, you know, for any team facing the Kerry ladies now, you know, Louise is obviously going to have the target on her back. But you know, they kind of, you know, it's just hard to know how the others will perform, because we all know Louise is just absolutely unreal. You know, they're just a bunch of brilliant girls, but for me, like, Louise just is the main target. You know, absolutely outstanding performances ever since the season started, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Player of the Year at least nomination for her.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's the absolute focal point of Kerry's attack. She's the one that everything is based off. And I think she played a part in pretty much every key moment that went in Kerry's favour. She's heart and soul of that Kerry attack, and Mayo need to go for her pretty much straight away. And speaking of that Mayo versus Cork game, there's another match of view coming here on Play on GAA for that. So make sure you check that out. That's the match of view of this game. Kerry beat Armagh in a cracker of a match, 4-12 to 2-14. Armagh are out, but you could guarantee Amy Mackin and the like might be up for an all-star at least. That's the match of you guys here on Play on GAA. Make sure you check out the other ones. Until next one, take care.